Time to shine for Avantime in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome to OpaFed Gaming. I am the OpaFed. We are driving a 2002 Renault Avantime 3.0 V6 today. We're driving it in a Renault Avantime one-make race, meaning all the cars in the race are Renault Avantimes. We're driving it at the Alsace Village. We're doing 3 laps. We started 10th of 10 vehicles. We started with a rolling start. Now 3 laps, and these laps are decent lengths. They're going to take a little bit of time to do, but we don't have time to sit around. We only have 9 cars to pass, but these vehicles are not powerhouses. They don't race down the track at 200 kilometers an hour and then take hairpin turns at high speeds too. So you gotta adjust your driving style to the vehicle that you're driving. Use the full width of the track, try and pass these guys when you can. However, this particular race, they try to hold you back a little, and I'm fighting to get around the guys at the back. However, when that happens, the cars at the front of the pack take off on you. So if you're being held back, like this gray car beside me here is kind of holding me back, we can't afford to let that happen. We gotta keep moving and catch up to the front guys, otherwise you'll never win the race. Now, of course, you can't win all the races, but then again, you can't lose all the races either. So, and winning is fun, but you can lose a race and still have a good time playing the game. And if that's what happens, then it doesn't matter if you win or lose. With that thought in mind, we are coming around, getting close to finishing our first lap. As we come around here now, as usual, the OpaFed forgets, and he doesn't keep track of, or he forgets to keep track of the cars that he's passing, so I'm not quite sure where we are in the race at the moment. So I think that this is probably car number 4 or 5, I believe, somewhere in that area. So all we can do is just keep that pedal shoved down to the floor and keep going. Now, you got to use the track to its optimum, and by that I mean you got to go from side to side when you go around corners, so you don't have to slow down your speed too much. You don't brake as little as possible. Okay, so now we catch a couple more guys here napping, and we get past them quick enough. And this guy in front of us here shouldn't be too much trouble. Now, I don't know what kind of a car this little Renault Avantime is. It seems to me, they call it a coupe. To me, it seems like a cross between a coupe and a van. But it's a cool little car. It looks awesome on the inside. You can't quite see it, but it has a huge sunroof. You can see the edge of it there. And it's really cool looking. Kind of futuristic space age style dash on it, which looks neat, you know. But anyhow, we are in our second lap, and we are chasing down what appears to be the group at the front, because we passed a bunch of cars and now we've got nothing in front of us, which to me tells me that however many cars I passed, and I believe it might be 6 cars, that leaves 3 in front of us, and I believe those 3 took off right at the beginning and caused a big spread between themselves and the rest of the group. And I was stuck with that part of the rest of the group trying to get by them. Once I finally got by them, now I got nothing but empty track in front of me until I catch up to those guys. Now hopefully we will be able to catch up to them quick enough, but if we don't catch up to them until partway through the 3rd lap, then it's going to be awfully difficult to win this race. So at present count, I believe I'm sitting in 4th at the moment with 3 cars to catch up to. And as we're coming around the corner here, we go up and then we come down, and the lap will be over once we get down to the grandstand. And And that'll be the second lap gone. And then there's only one lap left and still 3 cars in front of us that we don't know where they are precisely. So we can only keep going until we see the checkered flag, regardless of what happens as an end result. As we're coming around the corner here, and then one more corner, and we got the straight section ahead of us. There we go. And we still don't see any cars. So obviously those 3 cars are somewhere up ahead of us. They are into their 3rd lap. So am I. We've got to start pushing it and taking some chances around these corners and ride the car a little bit harder. Just keep driving. Oh, I think I saw something just go over the crest of the hill up there. If that's true, then we got, well, either I saw something or it was something sparkling. I don't know. Could be either one, right? Anyhow, I thought I saw something, so I think we're catching up to somebody really quickly here. It's tough when you're driving and you can't see the car you're chasing. It makes it hard because you don't know how hard you really got to push, you know, to be able to catch up to him. Anyhow, there we see him up in the corner in front of us. Now that we see our target, and there was, I believe, 2 cars in front of him that I saw. One had his headlights on and the other one didn't. Now, we see where the 3rd car is, but he's still going to be tough to catch. So obviously we've been driving too slow to catch up to the guy that's right in front of us. Right over there. Oh, see, now you can see the guy with the headlights, and there's a guy behind him, and then there's this 3rd guy. Now we got a chance to catch this 3rd guy, maybe if we get moving, but those 2 in front I think are lost. I think 3rd is going to be the best that we're going to be able to do, because we got less than half a lap left. We're running out of track, and that's just all there is to it. But that's okay, because this was a very enjoyable race. I love driving different cars. They're kind of cool. It gives you a different idea, different view, and it's neat to experience that. So as we're coming up here, we're going to try and sneak by this guy and then head down into the straight section at the checkered flag for 3rd place. Anyhow, awesome race. Really enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Till next time, you've been racing with me, the OpaFed.